Here's my first time growing eggplant, and I have one big guy coming in right here.
Got a couple of cherry tomatoes and some regular tomatoes.
I think we should chop it up and put it in a burrito with some black beans.
A community garden is a great place to learn how to garden, whether you're starting out new or you're an experienced gardener wanting to learn new techniques. And in the gardens that we manage, each garden is divided up into individual plots that you could rent for the year.
We build gardens for folks that don't have the access to land. I think a lot of people get a plot because it's a really low entry fee to get a plot that has irrigation, that has some oversight. We offer education around our gardens, so if you have no idea what you're doing, we can kind of give you an ABC of getting through the season and actually getting a harvest.
My name's Sean. I'm a member of Wasatch Community Gardens at Richmond Park. This is my first year with Wasatch and gardening here in Salt Lake City.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. I'm a member of the 4th East Community Garden, and this will be my second year in the garden.
My mother and I have been gardening here with Garden of Whedon in Draper. This is our second year.
I started to garden because I live in a 7-story building, so now I have a beautiful plot or two where I can grow tomatoes, fennel, Swiss chard.
Ooh, look at that tomato. Our first red one of the season, right?
Second.
Second what?
This is our zucchini plant. Luckily, we only planted one because it's putting off some monsters every day. One of the nice things about Wasatch Community Gardens, it's all organic gardening, which we really like. We also like the community giveaway box. When you have extra food, you can put it in the box out on the fence line, and people in the neighborhood can come and pick through there and get some free organic produce.
We really envision a world where gardens are part of the fabric of every community. And in urban areas especially, it's often hard to find a place to grow your own garden, and that's where community gardens come into play.
When you get a plot at a community garden, and there's probably 30 or 40 people that are engaged in this small space, you have the opportunity to engage with those people.
So this being my second year, it's been really great to come back, see familiar faces, and apply a lot of the lessons that I learned from last year.
There are also places where people bring their own kind of cultural traditions and family traditions related to gardening. It's a really intercultural opportunity to learn about different techniques and different kinds of plants and different kinds of foods that you might not encounter otherwise.
One of the great things about this garden is it allows me to keep the tradition of gardening that my late grandfather taught me, and to be able to share the produce with my friends and family.
Next to these, of course, I have my basil plant, and it is crushing it this year. I'm so excited. I've been making so much pesto.
A really important partnership that we have ongoing is with the International Rescue Committee's New Roots program. They work with individuals and families of refugee background, and they provide really crucial placement and support of their clients in most of our community gardens. New gardens that we develop with city and county are on underutilized parcels, and a lot of them are also in parks, which is a really great kind of symbiotic dynamic with the other amenities in parks.
The city works closely with Wasatch Community Gardens in providing places for people to garden. We were looking at about 3 parks in each district and how we could enhance them. And we came to Richmond, and this was a sand volleyball court that didn't even have a net up, and we heard from the community that it was never used. So we floated the idea at that time for a community garden and talked to Wasatch Community Gardens, and they thought it could be a great space.
It's been awesome so far. It's been great. This park in particular was a park that was underutilized, and the community came in, and now it's a functioning garden, and it's a win for everybody.
I think it's really unusual to have a partner that has so much experience in community gardens and brings a wealth of knowledge, enthusiasm. They really are a wonderful partner.
I think that people really value local fresh food. Like when you grow your own tomato, there's just nothing like it, and you have to wait till September to get it, and it's fantastic. And there's a soul to that you don't really get when you just throw a buck down and buy the tomato. You're engaging on a different level, and I think a lot of people appreciate that.
Our community gardens are open to the public. Anyone can apply for a plot. They're really spaces where people of all different backgrounds, income levels, ages, life experiences, identities, beliefs really come together around a shared love of gardening and a desire to build community.